Hello students, this is Ratnesh and I welcome you in the Daily Vocab Show. Here we are again going to discuss the daily vocabulary words that I have taken from the Hindi newspaper, and this particular video is the English version. For the same, I have made the Hindi version with the same content, so you can watch that video too. So students, in this particular video, that in the 30 minutes we are going to discuss more than around 30 words. Here what I am going to do is I have taken around 5 words randomly. I have selected the 5 words from which I'll make the words 30. How? The process is very simple. As if you have watched the earlier videos where I have done, what I do is very simply I take randomly, I select the 5 words. After that I take down the same sentence from the Hindi newspaper. I'll write the sentence on the board, and after that I'll use that word in my sentence. I'll make a simple sentence as compared to the sentence of the Hindi newspaper. And after that, what we'll do, we'll just compare the sentences, we'll comprehend the sentences so that in order to get out the meaning of that word from the sentence. Because what I think, students, is the best way to comprehend the comprehending something, the statement, the sentence, the comprehension passage, whatever the passage or whatever the article is, comprehending is the best way to learn English or whatever language is that. Why? Because if we straight away, if we just try to mug up the words, we try to just learn the word by heart, it's of no use. Because at the later stage of the life, you'll just forget those words. Because anyhow, if you are not in use of those words, you will remember? There is no point of remembering those words, isn't it, students? Even if I won't use those words, I won't remember. No one in this world can remember if he is not engaged with that particular task. So what we are going to do is, with simply I'll write the 5 words on the board. Let's have a look first of all, and after that you can connect with those words, and how the method you will find, you just let me know in the comment box. Students, the first word today I have taken is TUMULT, tumult. It's a very different and a very indeed very nice word. The second word which I have taken is CHAUVINISTIC, chauvinistic. Okay. The third word which I have taken is COGNIZABLE, cognizable. Fine. The fourth word which I have taken is LACUNAE. It's lacune. Again, I would say it's a very, very different word, students, and a very important one too. And the fifth word which I have taken is SCUPPER, scuper. So these are the 5 words, and I think that you will find them very interesting. And let's proceed and talk about the words individually. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the sentence, that is the English. Obviously the session is in English, so I'll write the sentence first from the newspaper, and after that I'll use that particular sentence, or you can say that word, in my language, in my sentence. Fine. And you, all the viewers, all the aspirants will try to understand what is the condition of that word. So let's begin with the word. First word is tumult. Okay, students, let's have a look. What is the sentence from the Hindi newspaper? The sentence is pretty simple. It says, Tamil Nadu politics has never been in such tumult and uncertainty since demise of Jaya Lalita in end 2016. And this is the sentence of the Hindu newspaper. Demise is the sudden death of someone. So what is the word? The word is tumult. In such tumult. First of all, this word can be used as a noun. That is the parts of speech of this word. Tumult is a noun. So let's talk about the sentence. The sentence is pretty simple. Her state of mind seemed to be in a great tumult. Okay, students, the sentence is simple, but indeed, what happens sometimes, some students or some viewers think that, sir, this particular sentence can be both in the both ways, that is positive or negative. It can be affirmative, it can be a negative sentence. Her state of mind seemed to be in a great tumult. Someone may think that, sir, this particular state of mind can be a positive one, that in a great joy, in a great blissfulness, they can see that. But actually, tumult relates something where we cause to say that it's the state of what? Great confusion. Okay, now the meaning has come out. The state of great confusion. Her state of mind seemed to be in a great confusion that is full of doubts, uh, lack of understanding, lack of the knowledge, you can say. Tamil Nadu politics has never been in such tumult, in a great confusion. This is a pretty important one, and all those parents who are reading newspaper regularly must have got the meaning already. And uncertainty, and students, one more thing I would like to say here, add in this particular context, that whenever you are in need of a kind of confusion, or whenever you need to define something there which is so much of confusion out there, though, you can use the word tumult out here, and the tumult which is present at this situation cannot be avoided. So this kind of sentences will improve your personality, your obviously your vocab will get enhanced, and your conversation skill will improve. And obviously you can, the better the word you use, the better the orator you become, isn't it? That is the kind of strategy you can use to improve yourself. So students, now let's talk about the after the sentence. If you have taken the screenshots of this sentence, or you have taken down in your notebooks, now let's proceed to the synonyms of this particular word, that is tumult. So what are the synonyms? Okay, let's talk. Synonyms are on the board. The first word is ADO, ado. Second word is ALARU, alarms, alarmus. It's kind of fine. Alarms. It's, can you say? The third word is excursion. Excursions. Excursions. Fourth word is BALLYHOO, ballyhoo. It's also to make anarchy or chaos, create a kind of chaos state in the whatever the place is, isn't it? So tumult is related to ado, alarmus, excursions, or ballyhoo. If you want, you can add a simple one more word, simply more one, that is blather. Students, I don't think that you must have heard about this word, the blather. It's a quite different word. It's a kind of typical word actually. If you want to add tumult, just try to remember the blather is related to state or phase of confusion, which talks about exactly the time or moment when you are not able to decide, or when you're not able to take decision aptly, you can say. Fine. So ado, alarmus, excursions, ballyhoo, and blather are, these are the 5 words you should add in your dictionary. And if you want any kind of antonym, you should go with which word? Let's talk about the word synchronize. Synchronize. And indeed, it's a nice word, synchronize. Fine. So these are the 5 words and one antonym you have got. Let's proceed to the next word and talk about that word. The next word is a nice one. In fact, all the 5 words are nice, but I have to say this because the show is nice. The second word is chauvinistic. It can be used in form of chauvinistic. You must have heard the words male chauvinism, female chauvinism. I'll let you know exactly. VINISTIC, chauvinistic. Okay, so what is the sentence of chauvinistic? Example says, the apparent Tamil Nadu that is Tamil chauvinistic, NISTIC, chauvinistic impulses of the Dravidian. Dravidian are the people from South India. I hope the students, aspirants out there who are from the South India must have heard the word Dravidian, but indeed the students, aspirants from the North India must also have read about the word Dravidian, because the people belong to South India, particular to a particular place, are in the context they are talk in the you can say stated with the word that is Dravidian. Fine. So Dravidian movement did not inhibit MGR, a Malayali, from winning and ruling Tamil Nadu. I'm simply writing T.N. You can relate with this word. Fine. Tamil Nadu. T.N. Tamil Nadu. So apparent Tamil chauvinist impulses of Dravidian movement did not inhibit MGR, and it's the name of party, a Malayali, from winning and ruling Tamil Nadu. So this is the sentence, and what sentence I have taken, students? Actually, the sentence which I have taken is the sentence: in the war, many people were caught, CAUGST, it's caught. Wherever you find difficulty while reading the words on the board, actually some students were complaining about the ink, so don't worry, I have used the darker ink. Actually, in the war, many people were caught up in a wave of chauvinism. Students, actually, what I was saying that if you find any problem while reading the word on the board, what you can do is, I'm speaking, obviously I'm reading while I'm writing, so it's a good way, I think. So if you find difficult to read the word, what you can do is just listen to the video carefully while going through it. You can even pause it. You can get back to that part wherever you have found difficulty while reading or listening, whatever is the condition. Fine. So, but exactly what I'm doing, I'm using the dark marker. The war, in the war, many people were caught up in a wave of chauvinism. Actually, students, chauvinism is a very broad word. In fact, why? Because, say, suppose I belong to North India. I'm just giving an example. If I belong to North India and I start saying that the people from the North India are better from South Indians, people from the South Indian, this will be a complete impractical statement, first of all, which I should not make. Actually, I'm not making, I'm giving example, so I hope you are getting it. You won't take it in the other ways. So students, if I use this kind of statement, this will be termed as chauvinistic approach, my chauvinistic approach. Why? If to any gender, belonging to any gender or to any part of the country or the state, you belong to any particular part of the state or any particular part of the country, and you start praising that community or any part of that section of the society, and also at that same moment you start demeaning the other one, then the case will be of chauvinism. Are you getting, students? So this is the case of chauvinism. So you have to think and understand that you never do this condition, because chauvinistic is the state, or you can say phase of misery. It's bad, something very bad. Because if chauvinistic conditions or say quality comes in us, we'll be not a good person, we'll not be a good people. In the war, many people were caught in a wave of chauvinism. Obviously, the war, when the war begins, when the war is going on, the people are in the wave of chauvinism. They are in the sense of chauvinism. The apparent Tamil Nadu, chauvinistic. Now let's talk about the synonyms and antonym. Okay, students, I hope you are getting the meaning also. So chauvinistic. Okay. Chauvinistic synonyms are very simple. The first one is nationalism. Fine, this is the word nationalism. You can take second word, you can take jingoism. Even earlier I have used this word in my shows, jingoism. Third word is patriotism. Patriotism. I hope it's clear. So nationalism, jingoism, patriotism, so they are not too many words for chauvinistic. You can easily understand that if you are having the feeling of nationalism, jingoism is creating ruckus or anarchy in the state. Patriotism, when you feel for your country, your state, your nation, but you disbelieve or demean the other one, then the part is patriotism. Super patriotism is also a super, it's like exceeding word, super exceeding word, which defines something where you have a sense of extreme patriotism in you and you just demean the other one. Fine. Okay. If we talk about chauvinistic, the sentence I have told you already, and if you want to use the word antonym, you can say balanced. You can say balanced. So I hope chauvinistic is a noun. Okay. This much information is appropriate. So let's proceed to the next word. The next word is, in fact, a nice one. Again, I'm saying that. What is the word? Actually, the word is, students, COGNIZABLE, cognizable. I hope you must have heard the word. Now let's talk about the sentence. Sentence, students, actually when I was taking the word cognizable, I found that there was not a particular sentence which was starting from any particular word. I found that the sentence was from the middle of the article actually. So what I did, I just took the sentence from the middle. I thought that I'll let you know so that you will just be able to connect with it. Fine. The sentence I'll write on the board, and actually it is from the middle order. And whether making it a cognizable and non-bailable offense would lead to it being misused against Muslim men. First of all, let me tell you the context of the word and the sentence. It is the context of the triple talaq, where the article was there in the Hindu newspaper. You can read it out. And whether making it a cognizable and non-bailable offense would lead to it being misused against Muslim men. Obviously, it can be. The possibility was showing by the article, the writer. Fine. Now, what is the sentence I have taken, students? Let me write. First of all, what you can do is you can write that cognizable is an adjective. Okay, it's an adjective, and when we'll talk about the sentence is always be cognizable, about the actions around you. Always be cognizable about the actions around you. So this is the sentence, and if we talk about the meaning of the sentence, that is word cognizable. Cognizable is capable of being what? Judicially, you can say capable of judicially heard. Fine. So cognizable means capable of being judicially heard, or if you have heard the word one, there's also a word, students, cognizance. Cognizance is related to something when you have knowledge about something. Cognizance is related to a condition when you have knowledge about something. So capable of being judicially heard is very important, and whether making it cognizable, obviously judicially heard. So always be cognizable. So obviously or you have to be capable of being judicially heard, because whatever you say, it has to be considered by someone. at least by the law. Fine. So this is the sentence. Now let's talk about the words. Okay, the words which I have taken about the cognizable is, words are very simple, students. What are the words? First of all, I'll write the synonym. The first word is advertence. 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 Fine. Second word is awareness. Awareness. Third word is attention. Attention. Fourth word is consciousness. Fifth word is mindfulness. What are the antonyms? Antonyms, I have taken, you can say, unfamiliarity. Unfamiliar, when you are unfamiliar about something, you don't have knowledge about something. Unfamiliarity. So these are the synonyms, and one is antonym. Advertence, when you have the knowledge about something. Awareness, attention, consciousness. Obviously, when you are conscious, you understand everything. You understand everything. You have the essence and the importance of whatever is going around you. Mindfulness, when you're full of mind, you have ability to think. So this is the word cognizable. I should tell you, students, just take it down and just remember it. Fine, let's proceed to the fourth word and talk about the word. So what is the word which I have taken? The fourth word is a kind of very interesting word, students, in fact. Okay, so the word is, fourth word is LACUNAE, lacunae, isn't it? It's a nice word. So what is the sentence of lacunae? Example says, but has taken the position that, referring it to a parliamentary committee may help remove some lacunae. Okay, let it be. So first of all, check out the sentence from my side. The sentence is, we have to fill the lacunae in the record. We have to fill the lacunae in the record. Lacunae in the record means wherever the blank, obviously we have to fill something. So filling something must be talking about the blanks. Where there is a blank, you can relate that word with a lacunae. Lacunae is a common word. Actually, it's related to the a gap or missing part. Students, are you getting? Take it down. Missing part or a gap. Lacunae is related to, and if you talk about the parts of speech, it's a noun. Fine. And cognizable was an adjective. Now, students, let's talk about the synonyms which I have taken for this particular, because this is a very important word. In fact, okay. So the word synonym, first one is deficit. Deficit is again something which is, there is a lack. Dearth, scarcity. Pinch, very small, very less. Pinch of salt, you must have heard people use it is in the sentences. Scantiness, and the fifth one is crunch. Fine. So these are the words and I hope you are able to understand. Now, if we talk about the antonym of deficit or dearth, the abundant, abundance or abundant. Abundance could be the antonym, perfect, because dearth is related to scarcity, paucity, or something which is less, or when something is in abundance, you can use this word. So lacuna is a nice word, students. I hope you are getting a gap or missing part. Deficit, dearth, pinch, and scantiness. Crunch. Crunch is also a very small little part where it has been used in the compound form. You can say in a very short form, right? A very short part of something. So let's proceed to the last word of the show. The last word of the show is a very interesting word, students. In fact, I'm not just saying that it is an interesting word, but actually it is. So let's have a discussion over that word. The fifth word is SC. It's SCUPPER. Scuper. Fine. Okay. First of all, I'll write the sentence. The example says, when it brought in legislation to scuper SCUPPER, a scuper, a Supreme Court verdict in favor of a Muslim woman's claim for maintenance. Fine. Now this is scuper. Now what is the sentence, students? I have taken the sentence. It says the conspirators. Actually, the sentence is conspirators tried hard to scuper. Conspirator are the people who try to conspirate, or they make a kind of conspiracy against someone. They try to foul or fail the plan of yours, or the people who are against them, not actually against them, but the people who are working for some kind of good cause. They may be the people who are against that good cause people, and they can frame a kind of conspiracy against them. Fine. The conspirator tried hard to scuper what? The project. So I hope now you have got the meaning of the word scuper, because the sentence is pretty easy. Scuper is in two sense: to cause something to fail or dead. To cause something to become dead or to fail. Fine. Scuper, to cause something to fail and become dead. When it brought in the legislation to scuper a Supreme Court's verdict. Verdict was the you can say command or kind of decision. When it brought in the legislation, in the process, to scuper a Supreme Court's verdict, what happened? In favor of Muslim women's claim for maintenance. Actually, the sentence is partial. The earlier part of the sentence was telling the more context of the same news. Fine. So I hope you can easily connect with it. So let's talk about the synonyms and the antonyms, students, so that we can conclude the conditions. And I hope you are very easily connecting with the sentence and the meaning. So try to connect yourselves by using them in your sentences. It's very much required. Again and again, I'm saying, students, it's very much required. So what are the synonyms first? Let's talk about the synonyms. The first word is P-E-R-L-I-R, peril. Second word is lurk. Third word is Q-E-E-R, queer. P-E-R-L, P-E-R-I-L, peril. Lurk, L-U-R-K, lurk. Queer. Queer word is related to some kind of odd things or strange thing. Queer. Fine. And this is the second. This is the third. And the fourth word I have taken is expose. Expose is also to make something fail. Obviously, when you are posing something, you have the kind of intentions. You can say exactly not, but you have the kind of intentions to make someone fail or her his task fail. And the fifth word which you can take is endanger. Endanger. Fine. So these are the five words for stupor as a synonym I have taken today. Fine. And obviously the antonym could be help and aid. Aid someone or help someone, not to make their task fail. Fine. So this was the antonym too, and these are the five synonyms. First is peril, lurk, queer, expose, and danger. So what are the five words, students, we have discussed here in the show? First word was tumult. Second was chauvinistic. Tumult means state of confusion. This is the part of revision. Tumult is state of confusion. Chauvinistic is the feeling that your part is better than other. Obviously, you can take it down. The condition, what I am saying in the gist. Cognizable is capable of being judicially heard, or when you have the kind of knowledge or advertence towards something. Cognizable. And lacunae is a noun which was in the sense of a gap or missing part where you can fill something. So you can say simply there was a lacunae, we have to fill it. And the last word was stupor. Stupor is a noun, obviously. And one more word, that is stupor, is also related to a hole in the side of a board that allows water to drain. So that is also a part meaning of the word stupor. But what we have taken here according to the sentence was to cause something to fail or become dead. Fine, students. So this session was, that is the English version. And don't forget all the aspirants who need the Hindi version of this same content. So do watch that same content of the same content of vocabulary words in the Hindi version. And students, thanks for watching the show, and don't forget to tell and suggest us according to you whatever you require in the show to be added in the comment section. Thank you.